Folks, on our second half of the show today, we are going to be looking at Mitch Trubisky. He is starting this week for the Bears. Absolutely fantastic. This is going to be kind of his last audition. He knows he's playing for another contract, whether that contract be a starting contract or a backup contract. He wants to stay in the league. He wants to stay relevant. He wants to stay competitive. So Mitch Trubisky is really going to have to come out and be explosive here on Sunday night against the Green Bay Packers, and I think he definitely can. This Bears defense has really won them all 5 of their games. It's not their offense. It's not Mitch Trubisky. It's not Nick Foles. It's their defense keeping them alive for 5 games. All right, so let's just we're gonna take a look at his stats from this season and his career. We're not gonna look at any college film since we have NFL tape on him. There's no reason to look at his rookie his college numbers, so we're not gonna look at that. So we're gonna look at his numbers this year and last year's. We're going to look at his playoff appearances, one playoff appearance. We're going to look at a random kind of highlight package, and then we'll kind of start looking at some of his games this season as well, because he did start 3 games, got kind of pulled early in that 3rd game. So without further ado, let's just get into Mitch Trubisky, kind of our Saturday showcase. So let's start kind of just in his career stats, and then we'll look at what he did this season. But started in 2017, started 12 games, went 4-8, but his completion percentage was 59% his first year, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He threw for 2,100 yards. Not a bad rookie season. Completion percentage at 60% is decent, 59% decent. The touchdowns is not a lot. 7 touchdowns is not a lot. And then he's 1-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, which is never good. Want to be at least 2-to-1. But he definitely stepped it up his second year, probably his best year. Played 14 games, 11-3, got to the playoffs, the wild card. We are going to take a look at that game. 66% completion percentage, fantastic. We love that. That's higher than kind of normal, so that's very good. He threw for 3,200 yards, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. We can definitely get behind that. This man had a fantastic year. This is really a great year, folks. These are great stats. Over 65% completion is absolutely fantastic. 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio, very, very good as well. And then 2019, he maybe took a little bit of a step back a little bit. His completion percentage went down to 63%, but his attempts went up. But his yards went down, so that is not good. He kind of took a step back this year. They asked him to do a lot more. Completion percentage came down, and yards came down. That's never good. So he had 516 attempts his 3rd year. His best year, his 2nd year, he only threw the ball 434 times. So about a 70 more passes in 2019 than 2018. He went 8-7. He had a 63% completion percentage. He only threw for 3,100 yards. How do you throw the ball 70 more times and have 100 less yards? I don't get it. Not good. Touchdowns came down as well, 17 touchdowns. Interceptions went down, but I mean, it's not even 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. 17 touchdowns, 10 picks, not good. And then that brings us to this season. He's only played 3 games. He won all 3 of them because of their defense, but he's had a 59% completion percentage, 560 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. When you look at it like that, they don't look too bad, but he's only played 3 games, so you don't get a great picture. The completion percentage is not that good. 59%. Starting NFL quarterbacks really should be between 62 and 65. That's good average completion percentage. Anything more than 65 is very good. Anything less than really 62 is not good, folks. So let's look at his game logs for this year. First game against Detroit, he had a 55% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Very well done. Second game, 64% completion, so getting a little bit better, but 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, not great. And then the game he got pulled in because he threw a pick, 59% completion percentage against Atlanta, only 128 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, not looking too well. All right, let's go into his one playoff game. Actually, let's go to his highlights. This is 2018 to 2019 highlight package. We're going to trust this YouTube user to know what he's talking about. Sports Productions. Follow this man on YouTube if you want. We're going to trust his judgment that these are Mitch Trubisky's best plays from last season and see what we get. Is there anything to like about this man? Is he making the good throws? Let's see what we get. So we'll break down his highlights, and then we'll look at the playoff game from 2018, 2019 as well. So the first play, kind of a wide open pass. Got it to his wide receiver. Very good. Decent pass, but he was kind of wide open. Not too hard of a throw to make. It is a tougher throw to make when it's kind of a tighter window than it was, but Mitch Trubisky gets it off. He's going to step up here. His legs is, a decent asset for him. They're not, his main asset, but they are, something that you do have to worry about with Mitch Trubisky. He shows it here, just kind of runs right up the middle. Maybe kind of the same speed as Daniel Jones, a little slower than Daniel Jones, but he still has some good escapability right here. I mean, folks, not a lot of quarterbacks can make just kind of this move in general to kind of escape the pocket. Look at this move. Just kind of the 360 turnaround and then kind of stay on that same spot that you left from. And then he delivers a fantastic ball here. This is an absolutely perfect play. This really just showcases everything that Mitch Trubisky can do. The great escapability and the good accuracy off the run as well. He's got it sometimes. This is a great throw. This is the throw. It's a tighter throw than the one that we saw the first play, but it's still kind of that kind of out route at the sideline, and you have to throw it between the linebacker and the safety, or the corner and the safety, and he makes a beautiful throw right there. Very well done. All right, here we go again. And look at him go again. He shows he can have the touch. This is a tight window to get it in. Very tight, right over the corner, right before the safety, and he makes it work. And that's what we want from Mitch Trubisky on an every game basis. This is all wide open. Nothing great there. It's wide open. I can make that throw. Maybe not, because I don't think I can throw it that far, but you understand it's wide open. Anybody can deliver a wide open ball. Mitch Trubisky here steps up in the pocket, and here we go with the speed again, outrunning the defenders. So, I mean, he really does have similar speed to Daniel Jones. I would say maybe just a little slower than Daniel Jones, but he still has some decent legs. Here it is, the play action. I mean, the read option. He even falls running like Daniel Jones does. He gets so excited. He's like, I can't believe I have this much space. And he tumbles down. I mean, this man is Daniel Jones running the ball, truly. Okay. So we have a comparable speed to Daniel Jones. That's always good to keep in mind. Here we go. He's going to air it out here. And that's what I'm talking about. The deep ball. Let's count the yards. How far is this deep ball? What is his arm looking like? He's going to launch this one from about the 17-yard line all the way down to about the 36. So that's decent there. 17 to the 50. What is that? 33 yards. And then you add another, 15 on top of that. You're looking at almost close to 50 yards. Not bad. Here he goes. Once again, the escapability, keeps his eyes down the field and then decides to take off, and he's able to run it in for the touchdown. So keeps the play alive with his legs, keeps his eyes down the field, and makes the right decision of running it in for the touchdown. So he is showing, promise here. Mitch Trubisky decides to not unload it all the way and uses his legs again. This is an asset for him, and he's utilizing it. Why not? And then, that's all bad defense there. The poor tackling. He definitely probably should have gotten down, but he's going to take what the defense gives him there. All right, here we go again. Delivers an absolute strike over the middle of the field. Very well done. Tight pass to make. You're definitely putting your receiver in harm's way, but, he makes it worth it with a decent thrown ball. 3rd and 15 now, and he's going to air it out. This is one-on-one coverage. Receiver coming back to the ball a little bit. If the defender actually was playing the ball and didn't kind of get lost there towards the end, this is probably broken up or picked. I mean, he's throwing kind of a one-on-one jump ball to Allen Robinson, who's already not the tallest wide receiver, and then he throws it short. I mean, this is a little bit of an underthrown ball, just a little bit. All right, let's move on. What else do we got? Is this going to be no, here we go. Another play here. Mitch Trubisky drops back, feels the pressure coming, escapes it. Look at him go, keeps his eyes down the field, and once again delivers a great ball. When this man is, feeling the pressure on the run, he's still able to be accurate with the ball. It's a promising sign. Here he is, the escapability again. This is the Russell Wilson escapability, the kind of I'm going this way and then the sun would turn around and then go the opposite direction. His kind of lateral quickness is very, very good. He can escape the pockets as good as Russell Wilson, folks. Mitch Trubisky loads it up, and that's a great ball there. Well done. Throwing kind of from the left side to the right side of the field. Got it there over all the defenders and really slung it there. Let's see how deep this is, because this is just kind of a fastball deep, and he threw from the 35 all the way down to about the 30-yard line. Good, solid throw there. I mean, he shows some signs of promise. I mean, everything that we're seeing here in this highlight package, sadly, that's the last play, but that's better than anything I've seen Nick Foles do, at all this season. So I definitely agree with, bringing Mitch Trubisky back in the starting lineup. I thought they kind of benched him a little early. He's going into his last year of his contract here, and they benched him 3 games in, mid-game 3. That was a little disrespectful, I thought. You have these 2 quarterbacks coming into the season, and they're kind of similar, not winning the big games, little bit of a kind of a game manager type quarterback, nothing too special, nothing too bad about them. And to bench Mitch Trubisky 3 games in, it was a little disrespectful in my opinion. So they bench him 3 games in. So that was his 2018-2019 season. Let's look at his wild card game. We'll break down the stats real quick before we watch the highlights, but he didn't throw any interceptions. I think he threw for 300 yards in this game as well. So here it is, the playoff game against Philadelphia. He had a 60% completion percentage, 303 yards, 1 touchdown, no pick. That's not bad, folks. That's decent for your first playoff game. So let's see what went wrong. They lost 16-15, close game. Here it is, the 2018 wild card game. Eagles, Bears. We're only going to be looking at the Bears here because we're only interested in Nick Foles. So let's go to the Bears offense. I think is he facing Nick Foles at quarterback? Let me see this. I see who I think it was Nick Foles, the quarterback here. Yeah, he was. So Nick Foles went against Mitch Trubisky. This is kind of crazy. So this is the point. Matt Nagy knew that, hey, he just beat us. We got to get him as quarterback, because if Mitch Trubisky can't beat Nick Foles, that's not good. So Matt Nagy sees what he's able to do and drafts him. So here it is, the Bears' first possession offensively. Let's see what we get from Mitch Trubisky. Good, solid throw, strike over the middle on 3rd and 5. Well to pick up the first down and to go to your number 1 wide receiver. Another 3rd and 10. I mean, we do see this a lot, and he almost throws a pick 6 there. Not a good throw. This is kind of what we see, the bad parts of Mitch Trubisky, making kind of the late reads when you just need to pull it down and live for another down to float this ball in. That's going to get picked 9 times out of 10 and be a pick 6 9 times out of 10 as well. All right, so let's skip to Mitch Trubisky's next drive. And that I did want to kind of bring up this point. When we were watching that kind of highlights from 2018, 2019, I mean, a lot of those good plays that Mitch Trubisky made were on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 10. So that just goes to show that they love 3rd down, that there are a lot of 3rd downs, and there's a lot of 3rd downs that they don't pick up because of Mitch Trubisky. So once again, that's something that we have to keep in mind. Once again, 3rd and 4 and a bad pass. The drive stalls. I mean, they only put up 15 points this game, folks. That's not very high scoring. All right, Nick Foles here. Let's see a Nick Foles pass here. No, they're going to run it, so he ruins it. He ruins that. 2nd and 11. Let's see if we get Nick Foles here. Here we go. Nick Foles. Good outside ball to their number 1 wide receiver, Alshon Jeffrey. Let's keep it here. Let's see what Nick Foles got. Play action pass. Nice little floater, wide open. Nothing too great. That is wide open, though. Nick Foles again, just right over the middle. Dink. Oh, he's going to throw a pick. This is a pick. Wow. Catch and fumble, though. We'll watch it again in real time. Catch, fumble, rip out. He's going to go all the way. Is he going to go the distance? He's going to go the distance. Nobody's catching him. Damn, he's fast. Woo. That's a fast linebacker right there. Gosh darn. They're going to call him down. They called him down right there. Unfortunate. So now we get Nick Foles here or Mitch Trubisky, and he throws a decent ball here, 1st and 10. Delivers a nice strike right on the money, exactly where he had to place it. And now we get him on 3rd and 10 in the Eagles territory here. He rolls out and he decides to keep it. And oh no, he just goes out of bounds, doesn't fight for the extra yards, and he lives. He costs the first down there. Maybe would have been able to pick up the first down if he didn't run out of bounds. Maybe, delivered a shot, maybe able to pick it up. Decides not to. Not the best look for Mitch Trubisky in a playoff game. Gotta sacrifice your body to win every game. All right, we get Nick Foles slinging the ball a little bit here. Look at the touch on that. Damn, that's a tough pass to make. Barely just got it in there. And then here he is on the run, and that's picked. Classic Nick Foles mistake. Classic Nick Foles mistake right there. Lazy quarterback play. Thought he had something, not recognizing all the coverage, and he throws the pick in the end zone. Not good. All right, here we go. Back with Mitch Trubisky. Wide open. Delivers a good ball, but it is wide open. Not the greatest. Trying to do something before the 2-minute warning. Nice little check down there. Here we go. 2nd and 3. He's going to go deep in a decent pass here. Oh, and it goes incomplete. This is a little underthrown by Mitch Trubisky. Let's watch this one more time. The receiver has this man beat. The safety cannot come over in time. Mitch Trubisky needs to lay this ball out way more in front of this receiver. I mean, he's going to throw this from the 45, and it gets all the way down to the 10. Mitch Trubisky can throw more than 35 yards. Come on. This is just underthrown. This is kind of the deep ball accuracy that's not good by Mitch Trubisky. That should have been a touchdown if he lays it out in front of the receiver. Because he underthrows the ball, the defender can get his hand in there and break up the play. I mean, this is 100% on Mitch Trubisky underthrowing this ball. Unfortunate. Damn. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3 coming up. Very next play where he underthrew the ball and he delivers a very good strike for the first down. All right, makes up for it. Very well done. Now he goes, steps up in the pocket, delivers an absolute strike, and he almost throws an interception in the end zone. This should have been picked off. Once again, dueling quarterbacks now on the same team throwing red zone interceptions. What makes you see somebody throw a red zone interception and then makes you want to pick up that player to be your new franchise quarterback? I don't know what Matt Nagy was thinking, having both these quarterbacks on the same roster. So he gets bailed out there. Not a good look for Mitch Trubisky. This man does show some promise. That's what's so hard. I mean, we know this isn't, a great team. We understand it, but Mitch Trubisky has the ability. He has the legs. He has proven that he has the arm. Just needs to hone it in, the accuracy a little bit better, the better reads, better decision making. But he's shown that he has all the talent to really kind of make most of the throws. We still have to see him make the deep ball one a little bit more consistently. But the legs and his decent medium ball accuracy should be enough for him to be a game manager in this league. All right, let's keep going through this. We're probably going to cut this one a little short because, we're seeing everything we need to see from Mitch Trubisky, and we know that this is a low-scoring game, so we know it doesn't really get any better here. This is Nick Foles. Let's see his deep ball here. He's going to take a shot. Throws it from about the 50. That's great coverage. Very well done, and they call pass interference. I don't like it. Comes back, plays the ball, looking at the ball the whole time. I don't like that. Little bailout there, and then Nick Foles. I cannot keep these names right. I'm sorry, folks. I know I'm correcting it halfway through every single time. All right, here we go. Mitch Trubisky finally back on offense. We'll watch this last drive. We probably should watch till he gets the touchdown. But, here it is. Look at this. This is my pet peeve on 3rd and 8. You throw short of the sticks, and then they rally and tackle, and he's 2 yards short. Mitch Trubisky, you have to make the better read. I understand that he was wide open, but he's wide open for a reason. They're giving up everything underneath, and then they go and rally to tackle. You have to throw the ball at the first down marker, folks. On 3rd and 8, on 3rd and long, you have to throw it at the marker. He doesn't do it there. They turn it over on down, or they don't turn it over on downs. They have to punt. Nick Foles goes back on offense. All right, a lot later, nothing happens. Classic. Mitch Trubisky back on offense here. Wide open, delivers a great ball though, but that is once again wide open, and that definitely hurts them. Let's see if they convert the touchdown here. We get another 3rd and 9. He's going to step up. He's going to take off, and he's not that quick. The Eagles defense is all over him. So yeah, I would definitely say he is slower than Daniel Jones. We are right on that. Once again, they have to settle for a field goal. Defense keeping them in the game, 10-9 game. Let's get back to Mitch Trubisky on offense here. Started the 4th quarter. Trubisky fires in a tight window. I mean, this is what's so frustrating. He goes and makes this throw. That's a tight throw to make. And he delivers it in there. A nice rocket there. Gets it there quickly. Avoids all the defenders. Decent throw. Here he is slinging it over the top again. And that's what, like the 4th time they hit the over-the-top route? Damn. They get to the point where there's so much dink and dunk that they take the shot and they hit all the shots and they hit it again. Receiver just beats the defender all day. Mitch Trubisky, once again, a little bit of an underthrown ball. The receiver is waiting and waiting and waiting for it to get there. But, hey, we give the man credit. It is a touchdown. The receiver was all wide open. Mitch Trubisky was just trying to deliver an accurate ball that would go for a touchdown, and it did. All right, so let's cut off the all right, hang on. Let's see the 2-point conversion here. Does not get it. How unfortunate. Let's see if he has a chance to go win the game anywhere. Does he have the last possession here? That's all I would care about. Let's skip to the Eagles score. I mean, look at this Bears defense going at it right down to the 1. My God. And then they go for it on 4th and goal. I mean, this Bears defense is still good, folks. Unfortunate. Just look at that. They literally lose the game on 4th and goal, about an inch. I mean, he barely got he did get it on the line, but he didn't get it like 2 yards deep in the end zone. He got it like a half yard over the actual touchdown line. So this Bears defense was really giving it all they got. And this is what I expect that we see on Sunday Night Football against the Packers. So now the Bears have 1 minute. Let's watch Mitch Trubisky work. Let's see how he works with 1 timeout. All they have to get is a field goal, and they got set up with a fantastic return. They're starting at their own 42-yard line. How does Mitch Trubisky not win this game? And then he delivers a fantastic ball. Once again, this is the tight throw that they have to make, and he goes and throws it. Wow. Wow. Here we go. Bears on the 32 of Philadelphia, and he goes and slings it again, facing the pressure, delivers an 8-yard strike to, once again, the Bears' best receiver at the time. Then they're going to clock it. All they're going to do is clock it right here. All right, 3rd and 2 with 15 seconds left. Does Mitch Trubisky make the right decision? Well done. This is a fantastic ball. Hey, we've got 1 shot at the end zone. Let's take it. 1-on-1 matchup. I'll throw this where only the receiver can get it. This has no chance of being tipped or picked off. That's a great throw, recognizing game situational awareness. That's fantastic by Mitch Trubisky. And then we get this field goal here, and they're going to just miss this from 43 yards. Off the upright. Wow. And that's how the Bears lose. A heartbreaker. Mitch Trubisky's first playoff appearance. A decently led game at the end by Mitch Trubisky. Some great throws. Matt Nagy in disbelief. I'm in disbelief watching this as well. You just hit the upright on 43 yards. Given the game. How unfortunate. All right, so that's what Mitch Trubisky can do well, folks. I mean, it's good, it's solid football, but I don't know. We'll take a look at maybe one thing he's done this season. He faced the Lions week 1. Is there anything good that we can take away and maybe look at? Let's look at this 11-play drive, maybe. Let's see what he's doing this season. So let's cue this drive up and see if we need to see any more, but 3:12 left in the 3rd quarter. Let's get to this game. He has the abilities, folks. He has the talent. He just needs to put it together better than what he has. He's better than Nick Foles. He is better than Nick Foles. I am going to say that I would rest my reputation on that. All right, so here we go. Mitch Trubisky, 11-play touchdown drive. That's not good. I mean, inaccurate, like swing pass, screen pass, not good. Can't be inaccurate on these short throws that need to get out of your hands quickly and be on as target as possible, because you need to just catch it quickly and get upfield as quickly as possible. That's the part of the screen. That's the idea of a screen. Get it out quickly. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Hand it off. Goes nowhere. We're going to get like 3rd and 11. 3rd and 10 still. Mitch Trubisky drops back. Once again, kind of a wide open ball. He can make these throws. They're also down 23-6 at this point. Once again, I mean, what a tight throw here. God dang, what a tight throw, and he makes it. Let's see if we get a replay of this, because this throw is wild. Threw this ball perfectly. Let's see if it is still perfect on the second look on replay. But he's kind of going to go towards triple coverage a little bit. And he delivers this ball absolutely perfectly right where it had to be. And he trusts his wide receivers to go and get the ball. I mean, folks, this is Allen Robinson. He can go up and get the ball. Alrighty, here we go. Mitch Trubisky in the red zone. Let's see him perform well here. We know it caps off with a touchdown, so let's see how it goes. Steps up in the pocket, using his legs, and there it is, 5 yards. Decent legs, nothing too special, but still very solid legs. Makes it 2nd and 4, picks up 6. All right, we're gonna get a shot here at the end zone. It is gonna be missed, unfortunately, but let's see how it looks. Play action pass on the run, wide open. Had about a step on the defender. Needs to be a little bit more accurate on that pass. I mean, it's a great idea. It's a great play call. It's a decent delivery. Just unfortunate, overthrown. But, no chance of being picked, and that's what we want. If you're going to throw the ball incomplete, make sure that there's 0 chance of the defender getting it. And he just has to be a little bit more accurate. I mean, that receiver's open. He's got the step. Got to just place it a little bit better. All right, 3rd and 4. Can he pick up another 3rd down here? Let's see. Throws it out to the flats. I mean, that's a fantastic catch, and it still, unfortunately, does not get to the 1st down marker. So it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down here. Once again, Mitch Trubisky, throw the ball at the marker. I understand you're throwing it in the flats and you thought that the receiver could go and get the one-on-one matchup, but you threw the ball not very good, so time taken away to corral the ball. Sets up 4th and 1 here. And this is not even Mitch Trubisky here. This is going to be a direct snap to Cordell Patterson here. Oh, no, it is a pitch to Cordell Patterson. He goes all the way to the edge and just picks up enough for the 1st. Once again, not trusting Mitch Trubisky to pick up a 4th and goal. That's telling, folks. That is telling. Then they run that nice little shuffle pass inside. A lot of teams run it. I think we just saw it on Thanksgiving Day as well, possibly for a 2-point conversion. Everybody loves running it. Here it is, and this pass gets broken up. I mean, he tried to float it over the edge rusher. Does not get it over him. Could have been picked. Definitely broken up. All right, Mitch Trubisky, another chance, 3rd and goal. How many chances does this man need? Well, there he goes. Jimmy Graham, one-on-one matchup. Yes, sir. Give it to your tight end. And that's, I think, definitely going to be a nice opponent for Mitch Trubisky when he comes back in. I mean, most of his touchdowns this season were to Jimmy Graham, so watch out for that man to have a good game as well on Monday. But, yeah, I'm still going to stand by my Bears plus 9.5 pick. Mitch Trubisky, he has the ability to make it. He's been benched. He's been working. He knows he has to step it up a little bit in this game, and I think he will, at least for maybe this one game. I don't know if he's going to be able to kind of continue to do it throughout the rest of the season, but I think he is going to step it up here, plus 9.5. We get 9.5 points. I think he can keep it close, and I think the defense is going to help him as well.